Tonight, we are delving into showbiz. And tonight, we'll be discussing music. Good evening, I'm Guthrie. Tonight on the program, we have a local diva, Ashley Moyo, better known as Shashl. Shashl, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, a lot of people have been asking this question.
Yeah.
Was she born a singer? Or is something that she learned later in her life? How did you find yourself singing?
So for me, I always used to sing in the shower, in everything I do. It's my hobby. But I decided to take it more seriously when I was in school because I saw they were offering classes for different instruments, and that was very intriguing to me. So that was how I started in school. It was introduced to me. But I've also got quite a strong musical background. My father was a DJ. So music is something that's within our family. Everyone loves, everyone, it unites us, music.
Looking at your different projects,
Right.
it appears the central theme is love.
Yeah.
What does love do to you?
Love, wow. Love is amazing. It's a amazing tool because you're able to share it with anyone, whether they want to receive it or not. So my foundation is love because my center is Jesus. And I believe that the one thing I can share from what I have received from Jesus, from my Maker, is love. So I want to spread love in all aspects, all different types of ways. Just love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe that that love is resonating with your fan base and also resonating with other people that might not be really well versed with your music but who would want to know more about you?
I do because no matter what stage or phase you are in your life right now, everyone has been in love or felt love or experienced love. So, 100%. Yeah.
Do you say Zimbabweans are showing you love? Looking at
Uh,
where you're coming from and where you are.
yes. Oh, Zimbabwe's really shown me love lately. Um, I never used to really get the good comments. It was a bit difficult to penetrate the market, but I think tables have turned, things have changed, and they're also seeing the work I'm putting in. And I'm grateful for that because they're also showing me that they're seeing me by, just being there, supporting, commenting, liking, sharing my music, everything.
Why was it difficult at first?
Well, I come from a background that's not really, um, I don't really face as many challenges as people would expect me to. So, because I'm not from the ghetto or I don't have a sad story, I feel that people felt like there's no need to pay attention to her because she's just doing it because of money, where it wasn't that. Growing up as a kid, you're not familiar with your parents' financial status or anything. You're just living. So I never saw it as me being overprivileged, as some people say. But it is my base, and I feel like they didn't really accept that. And I had to kind of go into the crowd to the people just to show them that we don't have to separate or, create such a boundary. We're all people, we're all humans, and at the end of the day, together we're stronger. Yeah.
It's very interesting that people actually gave you a tag of being an elitist or coming from an elite family. And therefore, it's like you were a square peg in a hole, insofar as they were concerned in trying to understand you and your music. And now you say that the tables have turned. And interestingly, you sing so well in the native language,
Thank
in
you.
Shona,
Thank you.
uh, Dipisa.
Yes.
I know it was from the EP last year.
Right.
Dipisa.
Yeah.
A lot of people they talk about Dipisa
Mm.
because of the lyrics that are there.
Yeah.
How do you fight this connection? That people at first they thought you were because of from an elite background. Therefore, your music would not resonate with them. But suddenly they are, and you actually speak or transmit that message in very nice tone. How
Thank
does that
you.
happen?
So, it's a whole process. But what I've realized is that for me to connect with the people is by doing what we are supposed to do together. So speaking in our native language or singing in our native language really helped because now my English love stories, I can still tell them, but then they're going to receive it better because they understand it in its full meaning. So it's been a long process, but they've managed to, I don't know, people have just managed to understand where I'm going. They get me, you get me. I just feel like they get me now. I don't even know how to explain it, but I just feel it.
They were saying we're from an elite background. They look
Right.
at all these fashion statement and nice now and everything. But I understand that the thumb piano, mbira,
Yes.
and marimba are still your forte.
Yes.
How it went this start, playing marimba and the mbira?
Okay, so this started in junior school when I started music in 2009
Where was that?
at the Dominican Convent Primary
Okay.
School. Yes, and that was my first time playing any instruments at all. But we had a choice to either do sports or music. And I wanted the easy way out. And for me, it was at least doing something I love to do. So I played the mbira. I played in Form 1. I remember I was at a school that didn't have a music class. So I was actually the leader, the captain for marimba. And I was playing with the upper sixes and, elder people, and I was in Form 1. So it's definitely been something that I've been doing for long and love it. But along the way, you don't continue because I don't have a team anymore. My marimba band, so yeah.
Sure. That's Shashl Ashley Moyo. Tonight we're discussing her music. Please join us after the break. Welcome back. This week on the program, that is if you're just joining us for the first time, we are in discussion with Ashley Moyo, better known as Shashl. We're discussing a forthcoming album, which is going to be unveiled on the 21st of June. Shashl, you know, you were talking about how you grew up loving music and you do it out of passion.
Right.
Interestingly, the market, the Zimbabwean market,
Yeah.
appears not to pay attention to the amount of work that goes into music.
Yeah.
It's either you're good or you're bad.
Yeah.
How taxing is it to come up with a big project, such as your forthcoming album?
So it's so taxing, you put a lot of effort into the rehearsals, the videos. I'm actually coming from Tanzania. We are shooting some videos there. And you don't sleep because you start filming at 11 a.m. and you finish shooting at 8 a.m. the next day. So people don't see how much effort we put into this art, and it does break my heart sometimes because sometimes you're just spending money knowing you're not going to get it back, but hoping for the best. So it's taxing, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's worth it.
It is worth it
I think it's
because it
worth
is
it.
your talent.
It's my talent. This is what I do, so I must invest in it.
Sure. So, can we say that there is a need to look at the local market rather, through, you know, a relook at our current policies that should be promoting our own local artists? Because people have asked this question so many times. Why is it Zimbabweans, they always play second fiddle to international artists? And why is it that these national artists, they come and they are the deadline act, waiting for our very own talented artists.
Right. I think that Zimbabweans don't believe in themselves yet. We are not believing in ourselves. Like, what I mean by that is you can do something that Beyonce has done, but because you did it and you're in Zimbabwe, they're not going to accept that. But when they see someone else doing it outside, it's perfect. So the moment that we can start to accept ourselves, accept our own, I think everything will change. But for now, the policies I don't think are in place because there's not much of an industry in place either. But once we do get that in order, I'm sure it'll make so much more sense for even the upcoming artists now that are rising. There's so many. But the direction is you only have one path to go. You don't really have many options.
Okay. Your album,
Yes.
what is it called?
So it's called The First Quarter.
The first quarter.
Yes.
Okay. So when I first saw the first quarter, I said to myself, the first quarter launch.
Yes.
So are we talking about the first 4 months of the year? But I said it can't be the first quarter launch. That if it is first 4 months of the year, because it is June, and it is
Yes.
June 21.
Right.
So, are you saying that the name of the album speaks to the way you see yourself in the music industry? Does it speak to your longevity? What does the first quarter mean here?
Okay, so the first quarter is, first of all, it's the number 25. 25 is such a significant number to me, especially this year, because my birthday is on the 25th of December. We're in 2025. And there's obviously the other thing of me being 25. So I saw it as, a quarter to 100. It's my turn. I feel that I'm able now to speak a lot more than I was before. I'm able to give advice. I'm able to share a story because I feel that I've experienced enough to be an adult and tell something. So the first quarter is me in my fullness. It's a journey of me from when I was 1 year old to now, my journey of life. And I just hope that people will take something from it because I do touch on like some sensitive topics that people don't really want to speak about, but it's a reality. So yeah, that's the first quarter. Real life in its fullness, a journey. A quarter to 100.
It's interesting. I'm not going to continue with a quarter to 100
Okay.
at this juncture, but
Right.
I might in the
Later
final
on.
segment. Yeah,
Okay. Sure.
that's Shashl. We are discussing your music career, but most importantly, your upcoming album. Please join us in the final segment as we bring a close to this week's program. Welcome back. If you are joining us for the first time, this is the tail end of this week's program. And tonight we've been in discussion with Ashley Moyo, also known as Shashl, talking about her journey and, of course, the forthcoming album, which sums up the road thus far. Shashl, you were talking about the first quarter,
Yes.
and it really sums you where you are now.
Right.
Are you happy with where you are thus far?
I am. I'm very happy. I'm happy that I'm not where I was 3 years ago or a day ago. I feel the growth every single day. And, this album was very intentional because I've chosen to be intentional as well. So just putting my heart into it, I hope they feel it.
How many songs are on this album?
So we have 10 songs on this album.
Would you want to sample one of those?
Absolutely. In fact, I've got a song that's kind of making some rounds on TikTok right now. It's called Womera. I've actually got a challenge going on there.
Womera.
Yes.
As in somebody who is stingy.
Of course.
Please, we want to hear it.
Oh, from me?
Oh, yeah, please. For our viewers, you know, they want to have a sneak peek into it.
Asimnonyanya Womera, honey. Kana singatenda nditese ndopiwa nani. Zonofana kundipa iwe. Ndopiwa nani. Ndopiwa nani. Ndopiwa nani ko. Ndopiwa nani. Ndikakuvunza zvemari unodikitira. I don't see where we are going, don't go shingirira. What you want me to do with you? I don't know that your love is true. Every day I'm all over you. Sakazirina nikutini ningokupa space. I've been wondering what tikunetsa for my sake. Usandinet and those of 30 way.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, Mida, if you talk about Mida, I really sweat.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this song, yeah?
Yeah.
So, Shashl,
Yeah.
there's this question about, you know, the local artists that we tend to confuse, you know, playing before Zimbabweans in the diaspora and being on an international tour. Are we likely to see you in the near future beginning to make tours, not to play for Zimbabweans, either South Africa or UK, Canada or United States of America, but actually touring and trying to sell your music and yourself to the international community?
Yes, definitely. I make music not just for the local market. When I make music, I have the whole world in mind. Because I want, like I've said to you, my message is love. I want everyone to feel the love. So it's not just for Zimbabwe. But what I've done with the album is I've kind of put something for everyone. So that there's the English songs, there's the mixed songs, there's the native language songs. And I feel like because of that, I'm able to go on tour now and participate not to just the locals in other countries, but to the, you know, people of different nations. So I'm definitely going to be on tour, definitely, international tour after this album. And yeah, I don't speak much, but I would love my work to speak for itself in that time.
Great. I think it would be unfair not to find who was involved in this album. Your team.
My team.
Who produced this album? Who is involved in this album?
Yeah, so I've got a very big team, and everyone puts in so much work. It's amazing. Currently, at Soft Music Records, which is my record label, we've got KB, and he's the head producer there. We've got DJ Tamuka, 053 Music. Do you know Zero?
Yes.
Yeah. There's quite a few people on this project, but those are a few of them that I've mentioned. And yeah, my all-time producers. Yeah.
Come June 21,
Yes.
what should we expect?
Wow. June 21, you should expect an experience like never before. I'm literally working with my team to bring better than before. And I feel like before was also good. So this time, expect Shashl in her full light, her full strength, and expect happiness, joy. And we are promising Mabira.
Yeah, promising you I like that. I've heard that term
You've
from
heard it
somewhere.
before? You're right.
Scotland FC.
Yes. We are definitely, I don't want to overpromise either, but what I can say is for you to really know Shashl, you should come to my launches because that's where I go all out. It's where I put all my creativity, my heart, my ideas. So if you want to experience Shashl, I need to see you on the 21st of June at Seven Arts Theatre.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much for gracing this show. We rarely have a taste of this show.
Really?
Sure, you're the second one after Tanga Wakwasando.
Wow,
2
I'm
years ago.
honored. I'm so honored. Thank you so much for having me here.
Sure. That was Shashl in the full glare of our own lights here. But she's going to be in full flight, in full view of you as she launches her album, the first quarter on June 21, 2025. I've got nothing to add, nothing to subtract, other than to say, same person, same program, same channel, same time. See you next week. I don't see where we are going, I'm gonna sing it out. What you want me to do with you? I don't know that your love is true. Every day I'm all over you. So cause you didn't only put in and nigga poop a space. Decide to stress. I'll find anyone that you can make. So for my sake, my son's remnants. Those are dirty